So Trump did 60 Minutes.
Yes.
And there are a couple clips on there that we ought to talk about. Let's go to the ICE.
More recently, Americans have been watching videos of ICE tackling a young mother, tear gas being used in a Chicago residential neighborhood, and the smashing of car windows. Have some of these raids gone too far?
No, I think they haven't gone far enough because we've been held back by the judges, by the liberal judges that were put in by Biden and by Obama.
You're okay with those tactics?
Yeah, because you have to get the people out.
So I know what Norah O'Donnell was trying to do. She's trying to set it up so that he looks like he's a dictator.
Yeah.
And these selective videos that they showed. But here's the thing.
They are so selective.
Yeah, but
because they're taken completely out of context.
Well, not only that, but here's the thing. We are coming off an administration, the Biden administration, that not only protected illegal aliens, but promoted illegal aliens. I mean, basically said, come here, you get everything you want. We'll give you basically everything. And so
most of the employment data that we saw coming out of that administration was the employment of illegals.
Yeah. So the illegals have, all of a sudden they're starting to get the sense of entitlement. Well, I should get these things. I should get these benefits. They told me I was going to get these benefits. My friends are getting these benefits. We set up a system which was destined to collapse.
Absolutely.
And so Trump is saying, look, we are getting back to law and order. This isn't going to work. And what you had is a bunch of liberals getting in the way of ICE doing their job.
Yeah.
Which
All
then
funded,
which then escalated the tensions and made things, that emboldened illegals to fight back. Well, look, if you are fighting back against law enforcement, you're gonna get taken down.
Yeah.
I mean,
and a lot of people, because of the sanctuary city policies, and we've talked about this before, are getting wrapped up into this because they're living with criminals.
Yeah.
So because local law enforcement will not cooperate with ICE, that ICE is then forced to go to an apartment looking for a bad guy, someone who's got a rap sheet a mile long, has no business being in this country, should have been in prison a long time ago, and guess what they find? A whole
bunch of illegals.
Whole bunch of illegals.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening.
Yeah. Yeah. So
and then you have these, white liberals who are on the streets running their cars into
getting in the
patrol.
way, yeah. I mean, it's
and yelling and screaming and getting their face painted with,
yeah,
mace.
not to mention the people shooting at ICE agents. So, I think that this will dissipate once they've rounded up.
You've got. I saw a figure the other day, like 1.3 million people have self-deported.
Oh wow!
And so that needs to accelerate, and if they can accelerate that, and I think they've hit the 500,000 mark in terms of arrests. Deportations, and they want to accelerate that. So listen. This is what people voted for, and the left wants to accentuate the imagery of this to make it seem like, oh, these people are innocent. They're just innocent people caught up in Gestapo-like tactics.
No,
and that's
these
not it at
people
all.
broke the law coming here illegally, period.
Well, if you're going to go
there's
after
a bunch that have
after hardened criminals, and you are harboring hardened criminals, you're going to get sucked up in that. The most outrageous thing is how some of these illegals have gotten legitimate positions in on running school boards in Iowa,
right,
and crazy stuff like that.
Yeah, that
It's
is
nuts.
pretty bonkers.
Which is why, I mean, from a public policy perspective, if you really want this to stop, we need national e-verify.
Yeah,
national e-verify, law of the land in every 50 states.
Is it not?
It's not.
Oh, interesting.